SashMash!
We heard you loud and clear. You want confirmation of Hisoka and Illumi being canon. Well, lucky for you, we have been on the hunt and have gathered 100 pieces of solid evidence that we will now present to you, the jury, so you can weigh in on the court judgment.
Let's get started, shall we?
Number 1. They're literally engaged in the manga.
Yes, look it up. It's canon because Togashi actually made it canon.
Illumi likes living in holes because closeted gays have to hide away.
And of course, he keeps Hisoka plushies and merch in there to comfort him too.
In fact, their plushies are frequently bought together on Amazon.
Even the knockoff merch features Hisoillu.
They give each other the look in Trick Tower.
And when Hanzo shows up, it ruins the mood.
They continue to meet up in the Hunter exam because they can't be apart from each other. It happens here on Zevel Island.
And it happens again in the airship.
And finally here, during 99's treasure hunt.
Hisoka stares at Illumi's fat ass, totally mesmerised.
He also stares in awe at Illumi whenever he transforms back from Gitaraka.
And he doesn't hesitate to let Illumi know that it's always fun to watch.
During Netero's interview, Illumi disclosed that he wants to fight Hisoka the least.
But he will happily scare off the monkey with his overpowering gay aura.
Illumi's all, if you stay close to him, you'll want to kill him, but we all know he was projecting here. Hisoka gets on Illumi's nerves, but he loves him regardless.
His projection continues with, assassins don't need friends. Yes, because they only need boyfriends.
What do you call the Zoldyck kids going out for a walk? A pride parade, because every single one of them is part of the LGBT+ community.
But Illumi is a homophobic homosexual. I blame it on the parents.
Actually, this is why Illumi always stands straight as a brick.
Though his overly dramatic fall in 99 inadvertently gave away his true gay theatre kid self.
And Hisoka's moans and mannerisms were even more gay in 99 too.
Illumi is all too used to Hisoka's weird outbursts.
And he's the only one insane enough to be with Hisoka.
Don't believe us? Even Hisoka says so.
Yes, they are the enemies and lovers trope.
And they're an introvert and extrovert pair.
And a black and pink pair.
Because once again they fulfill the light hair dark hair trope.
They would totally cosplay as Marceline and Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time.
They are partners in crime. Be gay, do crimes.
And weird cat husbands.
It's Hisoillu against the world. Illumi and Hisoka have no friends, so they always rely on each other.
Their relationship is described by Illumi as give and take.
Meaning that Illumi doesn't need any particular reason to help out. It's just the nature of their bond.
Illumi even joined the Spiders because Hisoka asked him to.
Though they have been whipped for each other since the start.
Their Nen types are fundamental opposites, and opposites attract.
They're frequently paired together in the anime openings, like here in the first one.
And here in the last.
They're also together in a 99 ending.
They're also frequently paired together in the mobile game cards.
And in these ones they're even wearing engagement rings.
Illumi simply doesn't interact with women outside his family.
And Hisoka isn't good with women either.
Only homophobic dude bros ship him with Marchi. I mean, come on, she outright rejects Hisoka.
Crollo always feels like the third wheel in the adult trio.
And he got so fed up with Hisoka's gay antics that he decided to finish him off once and for all.
Also, congrats, you've made it halfway. This means you're at least 50% convinced.
And look at all these people who are already part of the Hisoillu hivemind. Rest assured, you will be in great company here. Join now to claim your complimentary gum.
The hivemind is international. Hisoillu is shipped everywhere, like in Hunter x Hunter TikTok.
And AO3, Hisoillu is in fact the most popular ship for both Hisoka and Illumi.
And even Google ships them.
They're also the #1 search result for gay anime villains.
Illumi chose to help out Hisoka over Crollo during the York New arc.
And he was able to replicate Hisoka perfectly when standing in for him at the troops' hideout. This can only mean Illumi spent way too long staring at Hisoka and memorizing every aspect of his appearance.
When you see the person you love, your pupils dilate. This is why Illumis are so humongous. When he's not looking at Hisoka, he's thinking of him.
And Hisoka always keeps track of Illumi's whereabouts and well-being. He's just so doting.
When Hisoka talks about people like they're toys to play with, Illumi is the only one smiling in his mind.
Let's address the elephant in the room. You can't look at Hisoka and say he's not gay.
It's simple. No one straight would spend time painting intricate symbols on their face each day.
Hisoka's dedication to his appearance even led Jeffree Star to kin him.
And his expertise is put to use to flawlessly do Illumi's makeup.
Illumi returns the favour by doing Hisoka's hair on bad hair days.
Their nails are so long so that they can give each other manicures on spa days.
And to complete the experience, Hisoka gives Illumi special foot massages. He learned this from Illumi too.
Oh, and look how similar their eyebrow shapes are. They can't help but match each other.
They even match crop tops and fancy corsets. This is couple behaviour.
In fact, all of their outfits are just outright gay.
Gay.
Homosexual.
Gay.
Hisoka's theme is almost as flamboyant as he is.
And his birthday is during Pride Month.
If straight, why gay stand?
And if straight, why gay sit?
No, seriously, just look at him. Sitting there. Vibing. Gaily.
We have seen them on multiple interesting dates, like here where they're hanging out on, or in Illumi's case in, some industrial machinery.
And here in the airship bar. How romantic.
They were even spotted bungee jumping on their honeymoon.
And Illumi had a special surprise for Hisoka afterwards.
They're on the phone to each other constantly, especially during the election arc.
So it's no surprise that Illumi's wallpaper is Hisoka.
And Hisoka's wallpaper is Illumi.
Illumi just loves filling Hisoka, with lots of juicy deets and any drama he may have missed.
Let's not forget that Hisoka proposed Illumi be his manager.
And they agreed Illumi would receive all of Hisoka's wealth upon death. Yes, Illumi is the only person on Hisoka's will.
It's a well-known stereotype that gays walk fast. Well, Illumi takes this to the next level by driving fast.
And it's also a stereotype that gays can't drive. This is true for Hisoka. Illumi has to drive them around because he's fed up with Hisoka totaling their cars.
Illumi is gay because I've taken way too many Hunter x Hunter kin assignment quizzes and I get him every time.
Hisoka knows how to truly trigger Illumi, which you only really know how to do when you're super close to someone.
And they have a competitive relationship paralleling the infamous paraging, and no one can deny the tension between those two.
Hisoka and Illumi are pretty much the same height, which is perfect for hand-holding.
They even hold hands in the 36th volume cover.
A little known fact about Illumi is that his hair strand is actually a gaydar antenna that he uses to track Killua. It is also the reason why he is initially so drawn to Hisoka.
Hisoka likes playing with cards and cards are gay. Yes, he made them gay.
Hisoka frequently uses heart symbols when speaking with Illumi in the manga, and the heart symbols are used with affectionate intent.
And Hisoka is so iconic that many more gay antagonists were inspired by him.
And finally, the big three does not refer to anime, but in fact the Hunter x Hunter ships. Kilogon, Leopika and Hisoillu are the real big three. Well then, we're certainly convinced that Hisoka and Illumi are guilty as charged. Are you? If that's a yes, show your support of this judgment by hitting like and subscribe. We're no win no fear lawyers after all, and we have won the case. Are there other shipping matters you would like us to investigate? Let us know in the comments.
So until next time, SashMash out.
Now go!